This is the view from right outside my window this morning. Look at that. It's approximately, I think, just after 8 a.m. And look, it just looks like something out of a horror movie. I love it when the fog really comes in because it's just grey all over and you can barely see the city. It's so eerie and it's so creepy. And all the buildings are hidden and there's just this shroud. And for me, this is a perfect time to write. So welcome to the month of December. This is now early December. I thought I'd just do a quick morning writing vlog. I don't have many plans for this month. I just keep on writing, keep on plotting, and just carry on with the writing as normal. I'm thinking of planning a challenge in January for the channel, but I'm not sure if January the 1st would be the best time to start a challenge in January, and I'm not sure if it should run for 30 days or maybe just a week, because I think to give people the chance to achieve their aims and achieve their writing goals, perhaps it needs to be more around a week or that sort of time frame. I think a month of 30 days would be a bit too much, but I would like your opinions on, I'm thinking of a writing challenge of some sort. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I will keep you guys updated. And it's for people who do want to write, but they want to write alongside others. So I think it'll be a good idea for the channel. I'm not sure what I think it might do better as a video series. I am also, interestingly enough, I realised that in the last couple, I think this channel I've had for about 2 years now, and I've realised that in the last couple of years, I've never really explained the motivations behind my books, and I didn't realise how many people were interested in what made my books tick, what caused me to write them, where the inspiration came from. Not necessarily what the entire plot of the book is, but the aura around the book. What, why, when, where, how. And I just realised that I've never given enough information about that because I'm a bit scatterbrained. I'm a bit all over the place sometimes. So there will be a video series for each book. I'm planning the first video series for the Heathens sequel, and that is A Perilous Rescue. And this book, it's a very short book. It's only available in ebook form, but it explains, it's the first book in the Heathen series, and it explains a lot of why a lot of events occur later on in the series. And it's when I say it's a prequel, it happens several hundred years before the first book in the series begins. So I'll be doing an entire video series on Heathens, A Perilous Rescue, and then I'll also begin to talk about my motivations, how I got the inspiration, and the world building around Heathens Book 1 as well. I didn't realise how much went into writing the books until I started actually planning out the script for the videos. I was so shocked about how much actually went into writing the books and how much of the environment around me, childhood inspiration, events that had happened, and old traditions and beliefs had actually inspired the books as well. So just to highlight this further, this is everything that was written for just planning around A Perilous Rescue. This is absolutely everything, because although it's only about, I would say, 6,000 words long, there is an entire plot behind it. There's the subplot, there's everything that's going on. There are only in the book, there are only maybe 3 or 4 characters. A lot goes into the series. And I would have to talk about, the introduction, the inspiration for the setting, why did I use that setting, the book cover, why was the book cover designed the way it was, what's the story behind that, the characters, the map, because obviously it takes place on an island that is supposed to be deserted, right? And obviously the plot development process around the book, the tagline. What does the tagline have to do with the book? And obviously I'm going to incorporate images as well of the characters and what's going on and what's going on further behind the scenes. So I'm very excited about that. And that is just for one book. And until I started dissecting the entire series and dissecting each book, I didn't realize how much had actually gone into the magical systems I'd written and the tropes and the balances, the rules, the limitations within the world as well. And also balancing the characters with an epic, so to speak, storyline. Also going to talk about the world building challenges, because believe it or not, even when you're writing a book, you have all the ideas in the world, you've written several books, they've all been published, they've got great reviews, you will still struggle with world building. And I did have some world building challenges whilst writing Heathens, because I found very quickly, especially with the first book, because I was trying to set the scene, but I didn't want too much in the first book. I didn't want too much of what was to come to be explained. I wanted it to be a book you could read on its own, but at the same time know that it was part of a series. And even if you read the first book, you could just stop there and be happy. Obviously, the whole point of the first book is it's supposed to lead on to the story further on, and it actually covers quite a few characters in the actual main series. But the aim of the first book was to get readers interested in my writing and to show them my style of writing, because I believe that with each author there's a very different, distinct style of writing, and we all write in very different ways, and it was just like a free opener, a free introduction to the actual series. I also had one for the Dwellers Beneath the Arches as well. There was a free introduction to the series, and that went really well. That was, the readers quite liked that, and I believe on Goodreads it did have some very good reviews, so I was really happy about that. I'm also very excited to continue writing the series. I'm having so much fun. It's proving to be, quite therapeutic to write and have the writing live streams and have people join during the live streams. It's just amazing, and it just makes me realize that so many more people are interested in the writing community than I originally thought. So that has been amazing. I have to-do lists coming out of my ears as well. That is a to-do list I wrote today. It's just things I need to look at, and I probably need to incorporate some AI or get some sort of designer to design some of the characters and the set, the witch and warlock sanctuary, the witching clans. I need images of them as well. I know what they look like in my head, but I'd really like some sort of graphic images. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And it does look like a bit of a longer and more complex to-do list that but it's actually a pretty simple one, because I know exactly what I need to do, and I know where I need to be. And I think the biggest thing is planning the world building videos right there, because that is going to be the biggest thing. But the character images are going to be fairly simple. The design of the witch and warlock sanctuary is going to be simple. I might have to use AI for that. I have all the names of my witching clans, because that is a very big focal point of the book. I've got lots of new characters that are coming up that I need sort of images for the world building. The world building videos are coming, and I have to gather all the names of the witching clans. You can sort of see where my pen went a bit wrong there. I must say that the daily writing live streams have been absolutely out of this world. They've been just so much fun, and so much fun. I've gotten so much done, and I've gotten so much done, but then there is now a lot of typing to be done. But I just get a lot more writing done when I'm actually handwriting as opposed to typing or so. But this is everything that's been done in the last few days, and I'm very happy with that. Fortunately, when I do try to dictate onto computer, getting the character names correct, or there are quite a few spelling errors that I'd rather not have to deal with. So sometimes it's just much faster to type it all up onto a laptop. Okay, and so that's where I am right now in terms of writing. It's very busy. I'm trying to get a lot done at the same time, doing my writing and get the channel done as well, and sorted and organised. And that's it, really. I just wanted to give a quick update on what's been going on. A lot of writing has been going on in the writing stream, so if you're able to come along, please do come along. I understand that the writing streams are 5:30 a.m. in the morning my time, and I think quite a few people can't make the streams, and that's fine. And that's it. The fog is becoming... And that's it. The fog is getting slightly heavy again. And I do want to take the dogs out for a walk, and sometimes it does get the visibility gets really bad. So it's perfect weather unless you're sort of walking or driving outside. But I'm going to head off now, and I will take the dogs for a walk, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any comments to make on the channel, or anything you want to know, or any videos you'd like me to make, just let me know. Okay, bye.